Hi, I'm Eilers-Heffner. I'm a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am here to share with you about one of our amazing combo packs. So this is available if you are already a customer with Plexus, or if you are ready to start up and be a new customer with Plexus, this combo pack is available. It is a combination of Slim, Active, and Ease. These three products come together in a handy combo pack. So super awesome. And I want to talk to you about why I'm so excited about this combination, why it's so important to our overall health and well-being, and share with you a little bit of the ingredients and why they're important and how genius it is that they're all smushed together. So our Slim drink is awesome. So this is really helpful in detoxing our body and regulating our blood sugar and in decreasing our inflammation. So when that happens, it's going to help our body to work more optimally. We are going to have a regulated blood sugar, which has a positive influence on our hormones across the board. Thyroid hormones, our female hormones, all kinds of hormones, our sleep cycle hormones, all of that. As well as when we have an improved gut health, we're going to have more serotonin production, which is great for our mood and our energy level overall. So in this Slim, there is something called alpha-lipoic acid, which is like the powerhouse of radical scavengers. So this alpha-lipoic acid is super healthy to help our liver work to pull out all those toxins and to regenerate antioxidants. The alpha-lipoic acid is also, when those antioxidants are available, those ACE, those vitamins are available, it is going to utilize them even more powerfully. This also helps to decrease muscle damage when we're working out, post-recovery from procedures or surgeries. Super awesome. It also has cholerogenic acid in it, so this actually helps to decrease that intestinal permeability. So our intestinal wall, those that tissue, that soft tissue, can have these like gaps, and so that's not good. We want that structure to be tight junctured. We want those cells to be all smushed together. We want them to be a strong fortress to keep our intestinal contents in our intestine and not leaking out. When they can leak out, that's called a leaky gut, right? We've heard this leaky gut. It can cause all kinds of havoc, joint pain, brain fog, wreaking havoc on our mood. It can cause that anxiety, all kinds of things, because those substances are not meant to be outside of our intestine. So that is super awesome. It also helps to improve blood pressure. So that's a bonus, right? And then it's also going to help regulate our blood sugar. Our Slim also contains Garcinia cambogia, which is super healthy for us. It also helps to detox us. It's really good for our cells, our nutrition. So when all of those Powerhouse are working, we're getting a lot of detox, we're getting our blood sugar regulated. Our Slim, this microbiome activating Slim, also has a specific prebiotic fiber called XOS, which only feeds good bacteria in our gut. So this is important because we don't want to feed bad bacteria. What we're trying to do overall is to decrease that bad bacteria in our gut and increase the good. And then you see all kinds of positive impacts in your health. So it's amazing that we're only going to feed the good bacteria. This also helps with weight loss when we're feeding that good bacteria, that XOS, that is shown in research studies that improves weight loss with people. So that's super awesome. So the other thing to keep in mind is that our fat cells are storing toxins. So it's really difficult to lose weight when we are still full of toxins. So a lot of times, people get very focused on weight loss, and I want to encourage you that when we can heal our body from the inside out, when we can improve our blood sugar regulation, when we can get our liver working better, when we can get our gut health better, when that bacteria ratio better, when we can improve that, then after a little bit of time with our body working more optimally, we're gonna then see more weight loss. So that is why Plexus is so successful with aiding in weight loss, is because you are actually addressing root causes and not just a quick fix of deprivation or a bunch of stimulants. So our Slim drink actually has no caffeine in it. It has the extracts that help regulate our blood sugar and our blood pressure and are healthy for our cells and decreasing inflammation, and not a bunch of stimulants, not the caffeine part. So anyway, that's super cool. So then you can combine that Slim with our Active. So Active is meant to be a clean energy drink. And let me tell you, I am not an energy drink person. I love a cup of hot coffee a day. In the summer, I sometimes will drink a iced coffee, but I typically love my cup of coffee. It's my one little like treat and I can enjoy it. And so I'm not a huge energy drink person. I'm not a huge caffeine person. But what sets this apart is, so not only is it meant to be a clean energy drink, but it also is great for so many other things. So in this Active, it is a peach mango flavor. It's super delicious. You have turmeric, blueberry, kale, broccoli, tart cherry extracts in it. So those are all superfood extracts. So you're getting a ton of nutrition. It's bioavailable, meaning it is a natural form, not synthetic. It's a natural form that your body can utilize right away when you're consuming this. So that's cool, right? This does have some caffeine in it. There's 100 milligrams of caffeine in a full pack. So about a cup of coffee. And I can show you what I typically do is, if I can open the bag, I typically do half of this Active. See, it's a bigger stick. I do half of this with my Slim in the morning. So when you're getting this pack, it fell on the floor. When you're getting this combination pack, you're getting 36 sticks of Slim and you're getting 15 of the Active. So one way to utilize this is to do a full pack of your Slim and a half a pack of Active, should you want it to last all month. Or you could do your Active every other day. You could save it for workouts, however you wanted to work it. But this is how I like it: a full Slim and a half of an Active in the morning. Sometimes I'll drink my other half of the Active in the afternoon, but not always. It just kind of depends the crazy level at my house. And also in the Active, you have green tea extracts and yerba mate. So this is a clean form of caffeine. There's no jitters, there's no crash. It has L-theanine in it. So this is super important in mental clarity and focus. And again, it's all bioavailable to us. So that's awesome. We have what we have also with this Active is that it actually helps our body produce more nitric oxide by up to 175%. So this is super important, because when we have more nitric oxide in our body, we have more vasodilation. So that means our blood vessels are open and not constricted. When our blood vessels are constricted, that leads to high blood pressure. It leads to them not being as efficient. It's like trying to shove slime through a hose, right? If that hose is clamped down and constricted more, it's going to be a lot harder to get a thicker substance through. But if we can dilate and vasodilate our vessels, you're opening it up to let blood flow more freely. And so that is really, really huge. So much healthier for us. It helps a lot with improving health conditions that end up resulting in some vasoconstriction. And so that's really important. And also when we have more nitric oxide, that is how oxygen moves into our cells. So all cells of our body, and all of our cells need oxygen in order to function optimally. So very, very important. It's so fascinating. Very, very fascinating. For myself, so I have to tell you, I've had autoimmune issues, 3 autoimmune issues, some Lyme issues. So I had a lot of pain in these areas of my body. I did not like waking up in the morning because I knew that I would be in pain as soon as my feet hit the floor. I had trouble moving the blankets sometimes when I was in bed, and my husband would have to help me. And so I've come a long way in inflammatory conditions, okay? A long, long way. My blood work is much more favorable and positive and has shown a lot of healing. And one thing that I can speak for is my rings. So when about 6 years ago, before I got pregnant with my fourth child, I was about 15 pounds lighter than I am now. And my wedding rings did not fit, could not fit them over this knuckle. I was like, if I am this small, then there's no way that I'm going to wear my wedding rings. And I couldn't wear them. And I was so sad. So I had them sized so that I could wear them, had them made bigger. And shortly after I started Plexus, 4 years ago, my rings became too big. They're still too big. I'm 15 pounds heavier. My rings are still too big. I have to put this ring on top on with them to make sure I don't lose my wedding rings. So it's time to get them sized, I would say, right? It's been 4 years. But I kind of at first was like, I want to make sure, so I can speak for this inflammatory process calming down so much in my life. I no longer dread getting up in the morning. I no longer dread putting my feet on the floor. So that's huge. And the other powerhouse that has attributed to that is our Ease supplement. So this is the third product in this combo that I wanted to tell you about. So Ease, oh my goodness, this is a very underrepresented product, and that's why I am here to rave about it. So turmeric is in Ease. Turmeric, as maybe you might know, but if you Google health benefits of turmeric, it is on and on and on and on. There's so many. But basically, it's great for anti-inflammatory. It is natural. It is not going to damage your liver or kidneys or other organs. So that is great. We don't want to cause damage in order to decrease inflammation. Turmeric. So the other thing that is in it is New Zealand green-lipped mussel. So this is a shellfish. If you have a shellfish allergy, you would not want to take Ease. But if you don't, then the shellfish is great, that New Zealand green-lipped mussel, because one, it is a fatty omega, right? So its own omega. So omegas themselves help with inflammation. As well as it's helping that turmeric absorb. So, hey, win-win. We're decreasing inflammation more, and our turmeric is going to be more absorbable. So that's very cool. Then we also have bromelain and serrapeptase in this. So bromelain and serrapeptase are proteolytic enzymes. Okay, so what does that mean? That is fancy for telling you that that's going to help break down proteins. They're going to break down scar tissue. They are going to aid in healing because they are eating away at the bad stuff that our body needs help to get out of its system. So this is really, really great for injuries, surgeries, procedures, helping to heal, as well as this active because you're increasing blood flow. So not only are you eating away at the bad stuff, increasing blood flow, you're going to have more and more healing. So that's really cool. Now, the other thing with Ease is that it also, those serrapeptase and the bromelain will also eat away at bad things that we are exposed to, like viruses, bad bacteria, things like that. So that's super incredible, that if there's any sense of an illness coming on, taking some extra Ease is super helpful. So in this bottle, in your combo, you're going to get 60 capsules of Ease, and it's up to you. You can take them 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 1 at night, 2 at night. Kind of would depend. You could play around with what works for you. And depending, there is also a way that you can kind of do a loading dose. So doing like 3 Ease 3 times a day for a few days to load up on it and help your body work more optimally is always an idea that you can take advantage of as well. So in your combo pack, I just wanted to let you know there's 60 of the Ease. So yes, so those are some of the reasons that I love this combo. So not only are you improving gut health, improving blood sugar regulation, decreasing inflammation, helping with cravings, sugar cravings. That's the other thing that Slim does. It's delicious. So you're getting a lot of benefit, and inflammation is really a silent killer. So anytime that someone has a health condition at all, it's usually related to inflammation. Diabetes, when people are diabetic or have high blood pressure, both of those are inflammatory processes in the body. And so when we can detox, we can get the toxins out, when we can bring that inflammation down and regulate blood sugar and improve our gut health, then a lot of people have very favorable changes in those diseases that are impacted and influenced by positive lifestyle changes. So that being said, you do not have to have high blood pressure or diabetes or something to have benefits from these products, because we are all exposed to lots of toxins in our environment and in our food. And we could all use more energy, because that is where the world that we live in. There's just so much going on. There's so much busyness. There's always something to do. There's always running around. There's always kids that need something. We could always work more, whatever the case may be. So having more energy, keeping our immunity up, helping our bodies to work more optimally, and preventing exposures to bad things and preventing inflammatory conditions in our body are all win-win-win-win-win situations. So whether you're just a busy person, or you're someone working out a lot, or you do have some health concerns, or you just had a procedure, you are going to benefit from this combo. So we have our Slim, our Active, and our Ease. Can't wait for you to get started on this. I'm very, very happy to share this information with you. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great day.